This forgotten device hasn't played a single note in decades. Buried under layers of dust and neglect, it's a silent relic of a golden age of audio. But beneath the grime, the engineering of the 1990s still waits. Can this 30-year-old icon be brought back to life? Today we embark on a journey of precision and nostalgia. This is the restoration of a 1995 Sony Walkman. The model we're looking at is the WM-FX2. Released in 1995, it was a high-performance machine featuring an AM/FM stereo tuner and Sony's famous Mega Bass. In the mid-90s, this wasn't just a gadget, it was your private concert hall. It revolutionized how we interacted with the world around us. By 1995, Sony had sold over 150 million units. The engineering had reached its peak, shrinking complex mechanical systems into something that fit in your pocket. But time is an enemy to analog technology. Rubber perishes, capacitors leak, and delicate mechanisms seize up. This unit has them all. It's time to see if this legend still has a pulse. Let's begin the assessment. The first step is always the most delicate. We begin by removing the original screws that have held this unit together since 1995. A gentle pry reveals the compact world inside. It's a miracle of 90s miniaturization, but at first glance, the neglect is obvious. The battery terminals are heavily corroded. This alkaline leakage is a silent killer, capable of eating through traces on the main circuit board. The mechanical buttons are completely seized. Hardened grease and accumulated dust have turned precision mechanics into a solid block of plastic. We're testing for a pulse, applying power directly to the motor leads, but the meter is silent. The heart of this machine isn't beating. Yet. The assessment is clear: perished rubber, seized gears, and a dead electrical path. The restoration will be a fight for every millimeter. We start with the battery terminals. A mild acid, white vinegar, is used to neutralize the alkaline leakage. It's a slow, satisfying process of bringing back the shine to the metal. Next, the most tedious task: removing the belt rot. The original rubber has turned into a tar-like goo that sticks to everything. Every trace must be gone before a new belt can be fitted. The tape head and capstans are the interface between the machine and the music. Even a microscopic layer of oxide can ruin the sound quality. Precision is everything here. For the seized gears, we use an ultrasonic bath. High-frequency sound waves create millions of microscopic bubbles that scrub away 30 years of hardened lubricant in minutes. The exterior gets equal attention. We're not just fixing a machine, we're preserving a piece of design history. The transformation is already becoming visible. With the foundation clean and the corrosion neutralized, we've cleared the path. Now, the real engineering begins. Next, the mechanical heart. This is the most critical component, a new precision-engineered rubber belt. It's the driveline of the entire machine, responsible for the steady, silent rotation that makes music possible. Next, we apply synthetic lubricant. Using a needlepoint applicator, we place a single drop on each friction point. In a device this small, too much oil is as dangerous as too little. Reassembly is a high-stakes puzzle. Each spring and lever must interact perfectly. We're rebuilding the mechanical logic that Sony's engineers perfected 3 decades ago. We apply test power. For the first time in 30 years, the flywheels are spinning. No dragging, no noise. Just the smooth, silent motion of a machine returned to its factory state. The mechanics are sound, but the electronics still wait. Next, we restore the electrical path and prepare for the ultimate test, the first tape playback. The moment of truth. After weeks of cleaning, sourcing parts, and precision calibration, we're ready to hear what 30 years of silence sounds like. The spindles turn. The mechanism is silent. And then, through the headphones, the music begins. Crisp, analog, and full of the warmth that only vintage magnetic tape can provide. It works. In a world of digital files and streaming, there's something irreplaceable about the physical interaction with music. This Walkman is a bridge between the era of craftsmanship and the era of convenience. Restoring these devices is about more than just repair. It's about preserving a moment in history when engineering was something you could hold in your hand, and when music felt like a tangible, precious object. Thank you for joining me on this restoration journey. If you enjoy seeing classic technology brought back to life, subscribe for more. Long live the analog legend.